Well, I think I've just got to go through these one by one and just change. Alright, so Brutium. Is 35% Roman, so I think you're going to go on to... I can't... Oh! Okay, never mind. I have no political influence to do this anyway. Never mind, then. Lucius Cornelius Scipio just died, so that's the Greens that have just gone. So... you under the new ruler. Lanus. Very loyal. Mostly an Optimus as well, though actually I think he's in the Boni. Let's go to the government. Yeah, the Boni are losing a lot of ground. Their support is dropping. Popularis, just... we're not doing anything with the Popularis. The Temple of Jupiter Optimus Maximus attracts Traveller. The sheer grandeur of the Temple of Jupiter Optimus Maximus attracts travellers from all over the region. It is not uncommon that they vacation to the area, and large numbers use this as a destination to revel in the glory of our wonder. We will not let our divine monument be tainted by foreigners. Population happiness goes down, but we gain stability. There must be a monetary gain to this kind of exposure. Gurges gains a bunch of popularity, which actually for the ruler is a pretty good thing. Or I wonder is meant for the people. They are free to come. You know, I think we're going to turn this into an opportunity for a smidgen of good business. And then we've got a civic advance, which is increasing population capacity. That's good. Civics. That's a technology. That goes in here. Right, so we were going for the build and soldier upgrades. I forgot that this was all civics. Citizen output. Is there any assimilation? I would kind of expect that to be in here. Pop capacity. Build roads cost. That could be good. Freeman output could also be good for the extra manpower, although, quite frankly, we haven't had a huge problem with that. Maybe we should go for the... oh, we don't have tribesmen either. Build cost, that's always good. That looks amazing. So does... no, land title just needs one of the two. One of. So we can go via overseers as opposed to cultural judiciary. And more national slave output. We have a lot of slaves, so we'll be making more money from this. Pop migration speed is good for us because it means that our population will grow. We do get some free tribesmen, and tribesman output goes up. And I think that this whole line's just really good for us. So I think we're going to go down that. A villicus in Rome was often a well-treated slave who was elevated over his or her brethren. This practice often resulted in easy communication with the slave population of any given enterprise. And the Praetor is unassigned. The Praetor was the aggressive expansion. Now, do we have any scorned factions? No. Praetor is not a hugely important position, because aggressive expansion is something that just comes down over time. So we can just give this... I mean, actually we could give it to Rossus. It gives you a pretty cushy job, which will increase your loyalty and doesn't put you in a position of danger. Rural and urban planning are exclusive. Okay, that's fine. Does it actually say that there? Not have urban planning. Okay. Kind of wish there was like a graphical indicator to say these are mutually exclusive. I think I would still go with the urban planning though. Although global settlement building slots, there are a lot of settlements. Ooh, actually rural planning is hugely powerful. Rural planning is probably better for wide civilizations. Urban planning for sure for a tall, but we're not tall. We're Rome. Have I checked the Kaiser Redux mod for Heartsfine 4? I have not, no. Pew pew! I die! Thank you very much for the 11-month resubscription. Very much appreciate that. Thank you. One more month, and then you get those golden wings as well. Thank you so much for the ongoing support. Doesn't urban have population growth? No, capacity. It has the promotion speed. Promotion speed's actually what kind of got my interest there. But the extra settlement building means that you can build an extra one of these. So that would mean slaves needed for local surplus -5. You could basically have it so that getting a trade good costs like a third of what it usually does in terms of population. Which effectively triples your population without actually increasing your population. Right, so we have just reached here. I think we're right next door to you. You are not allied to anybody right now. I still need a claim, never mind. Let's go and start working on that. I can't. I don't have the political influence. That is very annoying. Alright, continue building the roads. It's fine. Then once that's done, I think we'll probably go back to Kosei and build a road through here. And then back down this coast. Stability's gone up. I don't know why that just turned us dark red, but thank you. We do still have the disloyal province. Not anymore! Your loyalty is actually rising. Oh, because of the harsh treatment. Oh! So had we harsh treated Tarentum, then we wouldn't have had any problems here. I see. Adds a lot of fun things the Kaiser Reich team took out. Adds its own fun things. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people talking about Kaiser Redux. I just haven't tried it for myself. Why are you not going after those ships, which are sitting right frickin' there? It's only 2 sea zones away. Easy fight. Easy. And some free ships. Granaries raided. Brutium's having problems. I can't pay for the stockpile, so Marcus Villiers... Oh, no, I'm not having you do that. You're a faction... Not a faction leader, but I don't want you to lose loyalty. I'll just have to go into debt. And we have a scorned family again. Yellow. Tribunes Militum. Well, actually, Voodoo Sophus can get that position. You're loyal enough. You're only 19. You're pretty good at martial, so this was the experience. In fact, this is as high a martial as we've got. So yeah, that seems fine to me. You'll need to get the statecraft up, but that'll happen. Ah, you couldn't afford the extra troops, so how about we put you out of... Whoops, no, don't do that. Out of stance, just so we can hopefully regain some money. Oh, political influence is hurt by the deficit and also by our corruption. Yeah, that's a problem. Man, 90% Senate approval. Like, we could force anything we wanted through right now. Martial advance. Ooh, okay. Martial advance it is. What do we want to get? Well, actually, we were talking about getting the sapping. So that we can get the siege ability. Purportedly used during the Siege of Veii, long tunnels could be built underneath the fortifications of enemies, allowing access or even the chance to damage enemy walls. There are a lot of siege modifiers here. Oh, stream boost is live. And people are already boosting it crazy amounts, so thank you everyone for doing that. Any plans on abolishing the Senate and going full Emperor? Not at present. We're still way too early for that anyway. Who's come in? That would be a yellow. Oh, it's Gurges. He is now the family leader. He is also super loyal now. Oh, he's the consul. He is us. That is our character. Marcus Junius Corvinus just died. He was the one who was propping up, I believe, the Populares. He was. Unfortunately, the Optimists just have nobody who's influential. So the Boni and the Populares should be about the same strength now. Roughly. And we also have another leader. That's going to be the Blues. That's going to be you. Show Aaron, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Good to have you joining us. Gunteraz, thank you also. Cairns, Quantum Leap. Thank you all for the follows. Welcome to the channel. Is there a way of turning off scroll? Yes, there is. I knew that this was one of the new ones. It's like CK3. No side scrolling, so I can keep on mousing my mouse off the side of the screen with no effect. It's lovely. Huzzah! When picking generals, try to pick optimates. Well, the ones that we really want to keep in power are the Boni. The Boni are who we like the most because they're like neutral. The optimates want to have strong aristocratic families. The popularis want to have rule by the people or dictators. The Boni are like the middle ground. Have Chips, thank you very much for the Prime subscription. Welcome to the Modlings. Thank you very much for that. Alright, we're about to overcome the deficit at the end of this month. We haven't had any negative or positive events. Fiddling with that. Our fort maintenance is still very high. Are we still paying too much in fort maintenance somewhere? No. No, we're not. We just have a lot of provinces and therefore a lot of forts. Oh, boats. Ah, Rubra's. Dominant culture is not integrated. Okay. What culture are you? A mix of a whole bunch of different things. Come back here. He is now the legendary explorer. Once more, the legendary Damodamus has shown his face at our border. This time he travels by haggard-looking galley and claims to have spent the last years travelling the coast of Gaul, even so far as Germania and Hibernia. Yet again, he brings wondrous artefacts said to bestow the blessings of the gods upon those who touch them. We can't be sure of the practical effects, but our people certainly seem to believe him. Why, of course. Ooh, Hibernian chainmail. He becomes disciplined. Local fort defense goes up. Or we can actually start recruiting him, so every time he does this, he gains more stats. Ambitious, generous, orator, founder, tolerant and good-natured. 7, 9, 10, 11. He is really good. Recruiting this guy would be a bit of a boon for us. But I also like the idea of the Hibernian chainmail, so keep on risking all. I'm sure it'll end up fine. He's already 37, yeah, but most of the characters in this seem to have lasted until the 70s. So I don't think that's necessarily a problem. So when you... where is it? When you go Empire, it will be the Popularis. So the Popularis have to be, I think, in power in order to even become Emperor. Because that's how historically how it happened. Julius Caesar got the people on his side. Alright, let's put you back into destroying pirates. If you see him, sink him. And now you can finish that road, which I wanted you to build, to Savo. Trade winds. The fickle seas can ruin, or can bring ruin or prosperity to many locales. The city of Croton appears to be reaping the rewards of a particularly good trading season. Well, it is the home of Mercury. But I think I want your population to grow, so use the extra funds to encourage these visitors to stay. Because I do kind of want Croton to become our third city. So it's going to be Rome, Capua, Croton. And then Birmingham is going to be fourth. Religious advances. So we just got the national slave happiness. We want herbalism so we can get the population growth. Yeah, for sure. Knowledge of the plants and the herbs which surround us can have uses beyond that which many would suspect. From birth control to medicine, we cannot underestimate botany. Innovations to the right of the oratory tree, which I believe change you to a dictatorship. I don't think it's done that way. Oh, these. I don't think that turned you into an empire. This turned you into a monarchy. Yeah, this is the dictatorship government, not the empire. Really enjoying this Let's Play, making me want to play Rome. You should. Like, the game right now is the strongest that it has been. For sure, 100% it is. Right, I think I'm going to have you guys moving back down to here, because we've now got the North Road and the South Road. That's all connected. We now need 20 political influence, and we are gaining political influence again, now that we are no longer negative money. Hostus Claudius died, so that's our freaking... Ugh! The traitor, the guy that almost brought the Empire down. Alright, so Decius Claudius is a really good general, actually. He's a better admiral. I really wish it showed traits. Let's leave that guy where he is, because I think he's going to be the replacer for the fleet. Because he is a level 11 fighter. He's excellent. In fact, with a level 11, we may even want to put him into government. No, we can't. For some reason. Yeah, he's not appearing here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a chance to retire. We're going to bring in Decius Claudius. Arbitrary, cruel, Warmaster. He's an Warmaster as well. Oh, right, that's what's giving him the bonus. Yep, you are going to be in command of the Republican Navy. Oh, he's the co-consul. That's why. He can't be given an office because he's already got one. Nice thing about Nonius, he's loyal. We do not want somebody corrupt in the legions. Which both of those guys are. What about Cursor? Oh, is he the... He's the Admiral, isn't he? You know, let's give you a cushy job in the Legions. You've had a military career up till now. You can continue serving Rome. We know you're loyal at the very least. Right, another 3 months, and then we can declare war on those guys. So actually, let's have you moving over to Pisa. New Omen, we're going to go with Mercury. Ooh, Minerva's good. Research and morale of armies. We could have a double morale of armies buff. Ooh. Could replace Diana with you. Oh, no we can't, because, right, there are different people for every slot. And that guy was not from Mars. It was a Jupiter replacement. Pop growth, Venus. Citizen output as well. I feel like Venus might well be better than Diana. The problem is that Diana's already got the holy site built. Oh wait, Phoenicia owns Venus. That's these guys. That's who we were about to declare war on. You know what? Diana, you're out. Venus, you're in. Why not build roads before the war? Because I'm trying to save up a bit of money. I want to have like 200 in the bank at any time. Just so I don't have those like sudden debts. Alright, happy January. I just realised this isn't actually the declaration of war. I didn't need to move the Legion. It's just the fabrication. We're going to go for Valis Arni because there are 2 provinces there. And then we're going to start you drilling. Which doesn't cost nearly as much money as building roads. Although, I do still want to build a road across here. You know what? Sod it. We're building roads. Go back to Kose. Although, actually, this is going to be very quick. So Kose is going to be known as the big junction. Is there any way to build roads before having a legion? Yeah, levies can do it. It's just that legions are a lot quicker because they can get engineers. The only ones who can get engineers are legions. Alright, we need to check our trade. Because we've been getting absolutely obliterated in that. So Dodecapolis has livestock, has grain, does not have fish. So let's get you some of that. Tarentum should be trading for itself. And it has got fish, it does not have any grain. Oh, Seleucid Revolt. Let's go for somebody else, like Getia. I'm sure that we keep on buying from you and you keep on cancelling. So maybe we won't get it from Dacia. Maybe we'll go from you. And that's all the trade routes done. Back to doing trade. I have to. You can't automate it. You can automate the exports. You can't automate the imports. And you can see how little time I'm really spending on it. I'm just like, I'm going to buy food because I can't be bothered to check through everything else. While the Senate was in session before this afternoon, a little-known man by the name of Marcus stood to give a rousing speech on the subject of religious holidays. While his argument was ultimately unsuccessful, many heads were turned by the beauty of his oratory. Perhaps this is somebody we ought to keep an eye on. So Marcus Valerius Corvinus has become a well-known orator, which increases his charisma. I mean, he's not terrible.